Today, I am going to discuss the graphical solution of linear programming problem. This is a problem. Minimize this. This is a minimization problem. Minimize this subject to all these constraints. In my previous video, I discussed how to plot these inequalities to the graph paper. At this moment, we have no graph paper, but no problem. We can still plot it. First, take the equation 1. It is an equation less than is equal to. First, you have to convert this to equations. From 1, we can write from 1, you can write x1 plus 2x2 is equal to 40. I have already mentioned it will be better if we use this type of equation of straight line. X divided by a, y divided by b is equal to 1. This is also the equation of a straight line where the a is cutting from axis x and b is cutting from axis y. We will apply this concept to this equation. To plot on the graph paper, it will be easy and it will take less time. But if you are adopting any other method, there is no issues. You can take it. So first we have to make it right side 1. That's why divide both sides by 40 to make in this form. Then what will be the equation? X1 by 40 plus x2 by 20 is equal to 1. That means 40 units will be cutted from x1. Say this is 10, 20, 30 and 40. Roughly in this way 40, 50 like that. So from x1 and similarly 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. This is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Now from x-axis 40 units, that is this point. One point will be this and x to 20 is another point. Now draw a line. Now draw a straight line. Say this is the line for that constraint. Okay, this is the line and this is for equation 1. That's why 1 will be written as this. Is clear? Now this is less than type. Less than means in place of 40 it may be 35, 30, 25 like that. If the value is decreased, that means the value of x1 and x2 will also decrease. If instead of 40 it is 30, then what will happen? That means you have to divide by 30, then it will be 30 and divide 50 like that. That is 30, 20 means the line will be lower than that. That is the movement of this line will be this, as it is less than type. Okay. Now we are plotting equation to what this is greater than type. Write it. So first we will write in this way from 2 we have to write 3x1 plus x2 is equal to 30, and to make it 1, first divide by 30 in this way, or x1 by 10 plus x2 by 30 is equal to 1. That means from x-axis the point will be this, and for y, in this case x2, this is 30, this point, and with these 2 points we have to draw a line. What will be the line? Sorry, because the space is very limited. You have to bear with me. This is the equation 2, and how the movement of the line, as it is greater than type, that the value is 30, 40, 50 like. If the value increases, then the value of this point will shift. That's why the direction of this line will be this, in this way. The direction of this line will be this. As we have not sufficient space, I am erasing this. I think it is clear. Again I am repeating from equation 2. This is the equation 2 divided by 30 to make it 1, and from x1 axis it is 10 units, 10 units I have taken, and x2 it is 30, and the movement of the line is this. That's I have already plotted on the graph. Now I am erasing to get the space. Okay, now I am taking the equations 3 from 3, you can write in this way, from 3, 4x1 plus 3x2 is equal to 60. This is also greater than type. To make it the right side 1, divide by 60 and 60, or x1 4 से 1 divide करोगे तो 15 plus x2 divided by 20 is equal to 1. That means 15 from x1, this will be in between 10 and 20, this point, and 20 is this. That means we have to draw this line as this. And as it is greater than type, that's why the movement will be of this line will be this. Now x1 greater than is equal to 0, or x1 greater than is equal to means this is this type. x1 greater than 0, x2 greater than is equal to 0 is this side. It can be this side, x2 greater than is equal to 0. In this way, you will get a common feasible area. That means your solution will be, this is the common area, where all the conditions are satisfied. This is the area. Your solution will be within this area. The solution cannot be this place, because this is less than type, this is greater than type, this is greater than type. This is the common place. If I write in this O, A, B, C and D, that means these are the corner points. You can say these are the corner points. That means your solution will lie O will not come. Your solution will lie in this area. That means A, B, C and D. Your solution will lie in this area. So कैसे करेंगे? Now I am erasing this, and your objective function is this. Your objective function is z is equal to 20 x1 plus 10 x2. So as per Hadland-Mettel's theory, the maximum in this case it is a minimization problem. So that's why your maximum or minimum value will be occurred at the corner point of the feasible area only, feasible set only. That means you have to know the coordinate of this and this, and then find out the value of the z, and you will accept that one where the value will be minimum, as it is a minimization problem. You know the coordinate of this point. What will be the coordinate of this? A, this is 15, that is 15, 0. The value of x1 is 15, 0. This is one corner point. What is the coordinate of this? The coordinate of this will be 40. That means 40 and 0. I think it is clear. Now, how will get the coordinate of C and D? As these two lines are intersect here, that means if we solve these two equations, then we will get the coordinate of C. So, which are the equations? This is 2 and this is 2 equations, and this is 1 equation. 2 and 1. If you solve, then you will get the coordinate of C. 2 means, what is 2? This is 3x1 plus x2. 3x1 plus x2 is equal to 30. And this is 2. And 1 is, this is 1. 1 means x1 plus 2x2. x1 plus 2x2 is equal to 40. This is 2 and this is 1. 2 and 1. These are the cut at this point. That's why if we solve these two equations, then you will get the coordinate of this C. Now, how will get it? Simply subtract. This is the algebraic process. Subtract 2 from 1. Subtract 2 from 1. Then what you will get? To subtract, you will subtract, that means x2 and minus 2x1, x1 minus 3x1 minus 2x1 plus x2 is equal to, you are subtracting 2 from 1, you are subtracting this is minus, and this 10. 40 minus 30 is 10. You can just write in reverse direction also for your convenience. X1 minus 3x, x1 it will be minus 2x1, x2. Achha, no, it will be, you have to do something so that one is, you will change it better, not direct way, you will not get it direct way, so better for solving. You multiply 2 by 2 and then subtract. You multiply by 2 and then multiply by 2 and then subtract 1. Okay, that is, if we multiply 3 into 6x1 plus 2x2 is equal to 30. 30 means 60. This is actually 2 into 2. Multiply equation 2 by 2 and then subtract 1. Subtract 1, that is x1 plus 2x2 is equal to 40. This is 1. Then if you subtract, then what will be the value? 5x1 plus 0, if you subtract, is equal to 20. That is x1 is equal to 4. Now if we put x1 to equation 1, x1, then 2x2 is equal to 36. So after that is x is equal to 18. That is x is equal to, 2x2. Put x1 to equation 1. So 2x2, that is x2 is equal to 18. And what will be the coordinate of this? That is 4, 18. That will be 4 and 18. 4, 18. Now the D means which equation you have to solve. This is 2 and the equation of this is 10. That is, which one? 1, 2 and 3. This is equation 3. This is equation 3 because 10, 3 divided by 1, 2 is this is 2 and this is 3, 15, okay. Achha, this is 3. This is 3. This is 3. 3 is this. This is 2. This is 2. Actually, 3 is this 3. This is 3. You have to solve 3 and 1. Then we will get 3 and 1. We will get C. 3 and 1. This is 3 and 2. This is 3, 2 and 1. This is 2 and 1. 2 and 1 you have 2 and 1. Okay. Now this is 3. Now 3 and 2. Which I am using this one. I think it is clear. By simply you will solve and then we will get the coordinate. Okay. To get the space, I have to erase this. Now to get the point, D, for D you have to solve this equation. This is 3 and this is 2. 3 and 2 means 2 is this and 3 is this. First I am writing 3, which is 2 is 3x1 plus x2 is equal to 30, and 3 is 4x1 plus 3x2 is equal to 60. Now this is 2 and this is 3. Okay. Now multiply 2 by 3. Multiply, I'm not writing, multiply 2 by 3. If you multiply this and then subtract, 3. This is multiply 2, equation 2 multiply by 2. That is multiply equation to multiply by 3. 9x1 plus 3x2 is equal to 19. 3 से ये मल्टीप्लाई कर रहे हैं, 3 into 2 minus 3. 3 is 4x1 plus 3x2 is equal to 60. इसको subtract किया है, ठीक है? तो multiply this by 3 and then subtract from that 3. So if we subtract, so how much? 5x1 is equal to 30. That is x1 is equal to 6. Now if we put this to any equation, say put in 2, then what will be the coordinate? 3x1 means 3 into 6. 3 into 6 plus x2 is equal to 30. That is x2 is equal to 30 minus 18. 30 minus 18. 18 is 12. This is that means the coordinate of D will be how much? x1 is 6 and 12. So we have got the coordinate of this, and these 4 coordinates we have already found out. And we know the maximum or minimum value of the objective function will be at the any corner point and of the feasible region. That's why this is the corner point of the feasible region A, B, C and D. That's why we test the maximum. Where is the, in this case we will take the minimum. In this case it is not a maximization problem here. I am erasing this. Okay. Now we find out the minimum value. Minimum value, how we find out? First Z A. What is the coordinate of A? It is the coordinate of A is the 15, 0. 15, 0 is equal to 20 into 15 plus 10 into the value of x is 0. That is 300. Okay. Now ZB. What is the coordinate of B? Where is the B? B is 40, 0. The coordinate is 40 and 0. We'll find out the minimum value, 40 and G. 20 into 40 plus 10 into 0. That's why this is under 800. Now ZC. Where is ZC? C coordinate 480. That is 4. This is the coordinate 4 and 18. What is the value? 20 into 4 plus 10 into 18. 4 into 20 plus 10 into 18. That is 80 plus 180. This is 180. X1C is equal to 0, it is 9 to 60. Now ZD. What is the coordinate of D? The coordinate of D is 6, 12. 6 and 12. And what is the value? 620 into 6 plus 10 into xt is 12. And how much the value? 120 plus 120. That is 240. This is 240. Now check which one is the minimum value. This. The minimum value is this. Out of all this, the minimum value is this. That means your answer will be the value of x1 will be 6 and x2 will be 12, and the minimum value z minimum is equal to 240. That will be the answer. So again I am repeating the graphical solution of linear programming problem. So all the constraints are given here, and this is the objective function. This is the minimization problem. First of all, what you will do, you will plot all the constraints to the graph paper to find out the common feasible area. One by one we have taken first this one, and it will be easy for you if you change this to this form: x by a plus y by is equal to 1. That I have done, and accordingly we have plotted graph 1, 2 and 3. तीनों इक्वेशंस को ग्राफ में प्लॉट किया, साथ साथ x1 greater than is equal to 0, x1 greater than is equal to 0 देखा है, x2 greater than is equal to 0 वो भी देखा है. एंड दिस इज द कॉमन फिजिबल एरिया. कॉमन फिजिबल एरिया जहाँ सारा कंडीशंस सेटिस्फाई कर रहा है, ए बी सी एंड डी. बाकी जगह में ये हो नहीं सकता है, ये कॉमन फिजिबल एरिया में नहीं आएगा, बिकॉज अगर यहाँ पर लेंगे तो ये कंडीशन मिस करेगा. इट इज ग्रेटर देन, ये भी ग्रेटर देन, ये लेस देन, ठीक है. और x1 ग्रेटर देन इज इक्वल टू 0 मीन्स दिस साइड, और x2 ग्रेटर देन इज इक्वल टू 0 ऑलवेज ऊपर का जाएगा. तो दिस इज द कॉमन एरिया. दैट मीन्स योर सॉल्यूशन विल बी इन दिस एरिया. बट एज पर एक्सपर्ट साइंटिस्ट मैथमेटिशियन हैडले एंड मित्तल, वी नो द रूल इज किसी भी लीनियर फंक्शन मैक्सिमम या मिनिमम होगा तो उसका कॉमन फिजिबल एरिया का कॉर्नर पॉइंट पर आइदर मिनिमम और मैक्सिमम, तो बीच में कोई जगह नहीं हो सकता, ये नहीं हो सकता, ये नहीं हो सकता, ये. इसलिए हम लोग क्या करेंगे, वी टेस्ट एट द कॉर्नर पॉइंट्स ओनली. तो कॉर्नर पॉइंट्स को ही हम चेक करेंगे, क्योंकि मेरा जो भी मिनिमम वैल्यू या ऑब्जेक्टिव फंक्शन का मैक्सिमम वैल्यू का कॉर्नर पॉइंट पर ही होता है. और इन दिस केस इट इज द मिनिमाइजेशन प्रॉब्लम, दैट्स व्हाई वी विल चेक द मिनिमम वैल्यू. तो फास्ट क्या करना है, ये चारों कॉर्नर का कोऑर्डिनेट निकाल देना है. तो ये कॉर्नर मैंने कोऑर्डिनेट डायरेक्ट तो निकल जाता है. अब इसका सॉल्व करके, जब ये कटिंग दोनों इक्वेशंस का है, तो सॉल्व करके विल गेट द कोऑर्डिनेट. और बारी बारी में उसी को जो है कोऑर्डिनेट से मेरा को ऑब्जेक्टिव फंक्शन इसी को निकालना है. फर्स्ट इसमें जो है हम देख रहे हैं, ए का वैल्यू ये आ रहा है, बी का ये आ रहा है, सी का दिस और डी का दिस. तो इसमें से मिनिमम कौन सा है, दिस इज द मिनिमम, इसलिए इसी को लेना है. और इसी का x1 का वैल्यू 6 है, x2 का 12, तो इस आंसर हो जाएगा. इन दिस वे यू कैन सॉल्व द लीनियर प्रोग्रामिंग प्रॉब्लम बाय ग्राफिकल मेथड. इसमें एक बात और बता देता है, दैट इज ये 2 वेरिएबल है, इसीलिए इट इज इजी टू डू इट. लेकिन 3, 4, 5, 6 वेरिएबल हो जाएगा, वो विजुअलाइज और ग्राफ प्लॉट करना पॉसिबल नहीं है. तो उस स्थिति में मैं ये मेथड अप्लाई नहीं कर सकता है, ठीक है. तो ये 2 वेरिएबल तक के लिए हम लोग कर सकते हैं. और उसमें भी क्या करेंगे, उसके लिए अलजेब्रिक मेथड है, सिंप्लेक्स मेथड है, आगे जाकर हम लोग एज पर रिक्वायरमेंट हम लोग जब जगह आएगा तो उसको सॉल्व करेंगे. किसी भी प्रॉब्लम अगर है, इफ यू हैव एनी प्रॉब्लम, यू जस्ट मेंशन इन द कमेंट बॉक्स and definitely I will reply it at the earliest possible. Thank you very much.